Hello, it's Mike Fardy, your Dungeon Mom. Before we start the episode, I just wanted to say thank you to our early bird patrons, Chelsea Dab Hilke, Michelle Scott, and Cheryl N. Thank you all so much for your support. It means the world to us. And now, on to episode 39 of Wonders and Blunders.
Previously on Wonders and Blunders.
Let's go take a look at this lake. The only feature on this otherwise flat lake is the top of a cathedral poking out through the ice. How'd it look out there?
Cold. Frozen.
Scary.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Wet. All right. No surprises there. Frozen lake.
I'm not sure exactly what
Sunken.
You start to see big craters of hot water bubbling up.
I think Bree immediately, upon reaching one of these craters, would just slide right in.
Pretty quickly, this big steam cloud comes up, and then from the center of the steam cloud, you see this big, looks sort of froggish creature, like a sort of froggish face with big pointed ears, spines coming down, wearing these blue robes, green webbed hands, and these big full blue lips. I'm glad you're enjoying yourselves. And he reaches in, he's got this bag along his side, and he pulls out a big conch shell. Take this to Moxthorane. It's been some time since I've been there. I get curious as to how things are going.
Do you think it might be within your power to grant my companions and I the ability to breathe and survive cold water?
We'll shake on it then.
Yeah.
I'll shake on it. I don't know any better.
Yeah, I think Vaelin would just, start, rattling off gossip among the noble families of Pralia and just, bring him up to speed and ask what he knows about local goings-on.
He starts telling you stories about, interacting with traders and stuff like that, how a bunch of the families there used to, bribe him.
Okay.
For blessings across the ocean. You get a good feeling that he,
Does he have a name?
if you ask his name. Gumph! Gumph!
I only want to know the crab's name.
He says, oh, yes, all sorts of gifts and things they used to give me. I miss it there quite a bit. I really had my share of wonderful stories and adventures. A few people there really know how to relax.
And what brought you so far north?
Banishment.
Oh. And what was the cause of your banishment?
Well, I'm fairly, as you may be able to see, I don't care much for who I grant my boons to, and I granted it to the wrong person, and they came looking for me, and I was kicked out of Pralia. I'm not allowed to return.
Oh, that's very unfortunate.
It is. Much, much colder here. But I've found my little corner of paradise.
Indeed you have. And do you get many travelers through here?
No. Well, the ones that come through are busy, too busy to relax in a hot spring. I've no interest in.
Have you spotted any strange women traveling through looking for magical items by any chance? Or a gentleman with a large foppish hat?
Make
Questions.
Make a persuasion check.
Happily.
Yeah, like our plot.
Don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Natural
Oh.
20.
Nat 20?
For a total 24.
He says, yes, actually. No one with a big hat, but there was an older woman that came through, stayed in these pools. My goodness, it seemed like all day chatting. Wonderful sport. She's, I believe, making her way up to some of the higher points, looking for an older temple. I believe she went north. Very interested in the stars, that one. I don't pay much attention.
Another practitioner of divination magics.
She never mentioned magic, just that she had with her this large telescope that she was setting up from here, just watching the skies.
Very interesting.
Interested in some sort of cosmic event I don't understand.
And you don't happen to know any rumors or stories about some form of underground gate?
All sorts of pathways under the mountains.
I look at Yuri when I ask that. Any more detail you can provide for this location we are searching?
Yeah, like a big door that can only be opened by some sort of aura. If a door's closed, I tend not to rattle the doorknob, if you know what I mean. Mistra's temples, all sorts of temples to Mistra around here, all sorts of closed and locked doors, which I believe magic opens. Long ago, when the disciples of Mistra used to test their acolytes, they would send them into these temples to different puzzles and things to be solved.
Similar to the story that Diglin told us.
I'd like to have just an ongoing conversation with the other elementals in the area, just asking them about, like, where I could find other hot springs in this mountain.
Okay.
Relative to the path that we are going. So I can have a nice little dip every now and then.
Yeah.
Little dip will do you.
Yeah. Get a little bit of an idea of the land from, like, a water perspective.
So the water elementals...
Give you a map.
Yeah,
Underground rivers.
Just what I needed.
All the ink is running off it.
This map made of water?
They don't give you a... They're not super chatty, but when you're asking for other hot springs, they give you one that is... They just say hi, hi, when you're heading when you're talking about going towards Mox the Rain. They say there is one up high. They describe a half-submerged cave, but not exact directions, but just sort of like the beginning and end of a river.
So the pool's now floating in the air?
Yeah.
Like it's up above? Okay, so I think after like sinking a lot in all his like winter and he had his shield and his armor and everything, Ben like kind of sinks to the bottom and plops out onto the ground and starts undressing, kind of like muttering to himself. He's like, might as well now. And then, when he takes his shirt off, anyone paying attention would see that he has like feathers forming. They're on his back and his left arm as well. There's like feathers sticking out, kind of like underdown, like little feathers that are stuck there. And he leaves his...
What color?
White. And well, the under would be kind of like speckled brown, white. And yeah, he sort of like slicks his hair back and he leaves his holy symbol on. But as it sort of sways back and forth, you can see that there's a birthmark under it. There's a mark on his skin exactly where the chain comes to an end. That is the exact size and shape of the sigil itself. So like an owl's head on his chest. That's exactly under the amulet. And then
Weird
he
old kid.
swims. He jumps back up into the pool.
Yeah, so when you jump into the middle, it like bloop, and just like splurts you out the top.
Mm-hmm.
Star. You're getting food in the woods.
Yep.
So make a survival check.
Kara comes chasing
Great.
after you.
My specialty. This old +0
You
here.
find a family of Yetis.
I got 11.
11? I guess you've been chatting in this pool for a while. So it's not nighttime, but the sun is starting to dip behind the mountains again. So that long shadow that gets cast around this time of day has been cast. So it's starting to get a little bit darker. That doesn't slow you down at all. And you can see some birds like nestled up in a tree. There's
Okay.
like two birds sitting and they're just like singing a little happy song to each other.
Oh, no.
I'm going to stealth up the side of the tree.
Yeah. Okay. Roll stealth.
Okay. Nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, poor burbs.
Okay.
A little shish kebab of birds on this right here.
So yeah, just these two, they're these little snowball birds.
How big are they?
They are
Snack size.
Bite size.
Yeah, like a bite-sized brownie. You know, those bite-sized
Okay,
brownies?
cool. Yeah.
Two bite
No, they're
Two
not
bite brownie.
actually. They're like the size of a softball.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're sort of sitting next to each other, just like tweeting back and forth.
Little
And
Cornish
they
hens.
do not change at all as you walk up the side of the tree.
Can I reach them from where I'm standing on the side of the tree?
You would have to like lunge, but yeah.
Doing it.
Okay. Make an attack.
Attack? Okay.
Yeah.
I got an 8 + 8, so 16.
That's a hit. So
All right.
you, yeah, just
They're not wearing chainmail.
are you doing it with your sword?
Yeah. I figured he would like hang out with like one hand. Well, he doesn't even need to put a hand on it. anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. It's
He-
not a disadvantage
yeah.
attack. It's a right.
No, yeah, he just walks up and just like pulls his sword out and just tries to spear both of them in a row.
So you get a little bird kebab.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kaburb.
All right.
Oh, well,
No one
happy.
wasn't close
I'm
enough
gonna-
to hear it, but they were saying awful things, bigoted.
Okay.
things.
Okay.
Cool. How many birds on my kebab? Did I get both?
2, yeah, you got both.
Nice. All right, I'm just gonna walk back down and just wander back to the
That was a nice
thing while like munching on the what?
that was a nice catch, Star.
Oh, sorry, sorry, Cara. I didn't notice you. How's it? Why aren't you still playing around in the horrible water?
I didn't want to get my clothes wet.
Oh, fair enough. Do you want to? You probably don't want.
A raw bird.
So I think, Star, you're actually still up in the tree.
Yeah.
And Cara, you just followed behind, like, on the ground? Okay. So, Star, from up in the tree, behind Cara, you see a movement in the bushes.
Behind you.
I spin around.
You spin around just as... Does a 17 hit you, Star?
Hit me.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
No.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Whoa, holy shit.
Yeah, my armor class is 18.
Damn.
What?
Oh, that dex.
Oh yeah, and he's got the rapier out, so yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that only when you have both rapiers out?
Oh, that's true. It's only when I have 2 weapons out, so it goes down by 1, I guess. 17.
So 17, so that's a
I don't
hit.
know if that's a hit. Okay.
Yeah, it meets your AC, right?
Got him.
Well, you got lawyered.
Teach him.
I did get lawyered.
Thank God I fucking took my armor off.
So you, like, a crossbow bolt sticks into the tree next to you, and you wing around just in time to, like, you throw your rapier up in front of your face and split a second down the middle as it, like, flies off to the sides. You take 11 piercing damage.
And you're blind now.
Oh. And
Paralyzed, deafened.
Cara and Star roll initiative.
Oh, shit.
Dun dun dun.
I love it. I love us all being so unready for this combat.
I love being unready for combat.
That's way more interesting.
Yeah.
I rolled a 14.
I rolled a what's my bonus? Oh yeah, right. 19.
These 2 crossbow bolts ring out. Does 16 hit you, Cara?
It does.
It does. So 2 crossbow bolts came from below Star, but behind him. So there's at least 2 people behind you, Star. In front of you is Cara and this other creature, which is now diving out and stabbing at Cara for 9 piercing damage.
Ow!
So I think Star is able to yell out, like, look out, as this creature, like, comes out from the... and you see it's another one of these darklings. Except this one looks a lot taller and is holding, like, a scimitar and a dagger. So it attacks...
What do they look like again?
They're mostly humanoid, long noses, red eyes, gray skin, with these black leather cloaks pulled up over their body, obscuring most of their face. Their knees bend the wrong way, and they have hooves on the bottom. This one, it's a short sword and a dagger.
Real Krampuses.
Yeah,
they're real, like, Christmas. evil Christmas elves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was 1 attack.
Oh,
Second attack is definitely going to hit.
shit.
Oh, it's nice and peaceful in this pool of hot water.
You guys,
Hear
I might
anything go
die.
bubbles.
They already got their sneak attack.
I might die right now.
That's another 5 slashing damage.
All right, so I have 5 health left.
Hey.
And it is Star's turn. So yeah, just
Do I
like
see the people?
a dagger and then a quick swing over your head. You're like on the ground, basically like moving backwards from this thing.
Do I see the people who shot the crossbow bolts at me?
Yes, they reveal themselves by attacking. So yeah, you see 2 of the smaller ones in the back with crossbows.
Where? How far away are they?
20 feet away.
Is there a branch on this tree that points in their direction?
Hell yeah.
Oh, man. All right, I'm running up the tree, and I'm just going to run on the branch and until I get above them, and then I'm just going to leap down rapiers first.
Okay.
Like, pulling out my other rapier as I'm running down the branch.
Are you under the branch? Like, are you running along the bottom with your spider climb or up on the top of the branch?
I ran up the side and on the top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to jump down from this branch onto them?
Is this what I want to do, actually?
Because there's no branches on the bottoms of the trees, right? They're all a little bit above your head. So you'd if you ran out to them this way, you'd drop down on top of them.
Crouching tiger,
Yeah.
hidden tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing like rolling an acrobatics wouldn't give me an advantage on the attack or anything.
Well, I'm gonna make you roll an acrobatics to not take damage, but if you
Okay.
roll high enough, I'll give you advantage.
Okay, cool. Then I'll do that.
Because you're dropping down from above. I don't think they were expecting you to run, out along the tree branch to get to them.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, then I'll do that. I'll roll acrobatics for the
Cool.
thing, and
it's
let's hope we
beautiful.
do well.
Knee-high boots.
I got
High
15.
heeled.
15 plus 9 is 24.
That is high enough to get advantage, I believe.
Will that do it?
Yeah, so you can describe that how you don't take fall damage from jumping out of this 10-foot tree and landing next to one of them.
He lands on one of them.
Okay.
Like, as he's running down the thing and he's pulling out his second rapier, he just leaps through the air 2 rapier points down and just lands on the chest of one, trying to plunge his 2 swords in.
Awesome. Roll with advantage.
14 plus 8 is 22.
A hit.
16 damage.
Yeah, make a con save.
Oh dear. 17.
17, that's enough.
Woo.
So you land down on top of it. How do you kill it?
Oh, I mean, it's just pinned to the ground with both rapiers in it, right in the chest.
Okay, and then you see, around the rapiers, light starts to shine through, and sort of knowing what's coming, you turn your head away just in time as it just, paf, explodes into
Yeah.
light.
Are there any other trees nearby?
Yes, for sure.
I'm going to just run straight up one to try and break line of sight with this guy.
Okay, cool.
And
So
hide.
I'll give you half cover.
Okay, cool. And as a rogue, I can bonus action hide, I think.
All right, make a stealth.
Another 15. 22.
Okay, yeah. So you, just this terrifying
That would be
predator.
horrifying.
Yeah, just drops
Yeah.
down, ghosts this guy. You are going to take an attack of opportunity when you run away,
Wait, why?
because there's a second guy right next to him.
I don't take. I'm a swashbuckler though.
You didn't hit him though, right?
You have to attack the guy,
shit.
correct?
You're right. Yeah, it's okay. I'll take it.
Ooh, that probably will hit. That is 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Imagine he's going to reload his crossbow and he's just like, oh god.
Ugh.
4 piercing damage. But yeah, so you feel the dagger come down at your side as this thing just dives forward and yells out something in Sylvan. And you, just and then it looks around and is as you're gone. So this is another crossbow bolt gonna come firing out of the trees at you, Cara.
Oh shit.
Star has disappeared into a tree, but only for 12. Does 12 hit?
No.
Okay. So you're crawling backwards, and this larger guy that's walking towards you has to move to the side as this crossbow bolt comes out of the bushes, and you just hear and he just yells something out at them and shakes his fist as he gets this near miss, and it's your turn.
And
So nice.
Cara is going to sort of curse, and a cloud of fleas is gonna appear on the guy with the sword, and Constitution saving throw.
That is a 3.
He takes 5 poison damage,
Okay.
and he moves 5 feet in a random direction. So roll a
So-
d4.
3. He takes a 5-foot step to the right.
All right, that's
against his-
great. Kara's gonna flee 25 feet towards the camp, towards the water jets.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, a ghostly cat appears on top of Kara.
Okay.
I cast Healing Spirit.
Nice.
Such a good spell.
kitty. What does that do?
Heals.
This is
Yes.
It's a D4.
So it causes a ghostly spirit, like a fey spirit, to appear that helps to re-energize and heal
Okay.
Kara.
So you feel soothed by this comforting cat. Ghost cat.
And I heal for 5.
Licks you on the back. Tussles up your hair.
So then that other darkling that was looking for Star is going to run towards you, Cara, 30 feet, and take another shot with its crossbow.
Oh, jeez.
That is a 14.
It hits.
Okay. But you're not within 5 feet of its ally, which is very good. And it hits you. My God. Ones, come on.
Yeah.
This is the time. They're separated.
We gotta get this druid young.
This is the time. 4 damage.
So you got one left, eh?
She's back.
No, she healed
you
up.
healed,
Yeah.
right.
No, she healed back.
That would have even, yeah.
So at the end of this round, Rowan, you would hear the help. Old Mr. 24. But just from, like, nobody else hears it.
Yeah.
There's, like, all the bubbling of the water and stuff like that, but you are unsurprisable and cannot miss anything that happens. So you do hear just the tiniest little help in the distance.
If I was any other character, I'd be like, this is comfortable. I'm not going anywhere. But Rowan would not do that. Yeah, I guess I'd perk up and kind of sit up a little bit in this weird floating bubble of warm, soothing, relaxing water. I heard it as a distinct help, right? Like it wasn't...
24, yes, you
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
you did. I don't like it, but you did.
I don't either.
I cannot reach behind shoulder blades. Rowan, help me get this, will you?
Well, sure, but one moment. Did you guys hear that help? Where's Star and Cara?
Back to the top of the initiative.
You guys are gonna get there to see me sliced open.
Oh, well,
You'll
no,
be
that's just...
fine.
Yeah, you hear these hooves, just behind you, and the big one is going to run after you as well. It's going to swing with the short sword. It is
Star just leaving his party member for dead, hiding
That's
in a tree.
10. These are normally my good dice. And then it's going to make an attack with the dagger. That's a critical hit. Oh! There's my boy.
Ripperoonie.
It's the time. 2d4s.
Goodbye, Cara.
Get ready for this one. Couldn't have done it with that fucking short sword, could you, buddy? 7.
Oh,
I'm down.
Good job, my boy. You've done it. End her. Oh, God. Okay, so These Star
darklings
from the tree.
Yeah, they brought something out in Mike. I don't.
I've been trying to kill you for years. This Darkling runs up behind you. See Star from the tree. You see Cara, I think, just scrambling through the bushes, and the short sword attack cleaves the bushes away from her, and then the dagger comes down, and you see her fall unconscious as it just sort of plunges into her shoulder. And it's your turn.
Do I see both of them from my position?
Yes. The smaller one has now run 20 feet away from you.
Okay.
And the big one is 35 feet away from you.
Is the small one next to a tree?
Yes. Everyone is next to trees.
I would like to try and walk in the tree branches over to where he is, and then walk down the side of the closest tree to him in order to hit him from behind.
Okay. And he's 20 feet away from you.
Yeah.
To keep stealth, you'll have to move half speed.
Okay.
So that would give you
90 feet.
Yeah, but you could bonus action move to get to him to attack.
Or feline agility.
Yeah,
okay, I'll do that. I'll come down behind him and just do that. I'll sort of slink through the trees in the high, and then I'll just be walking down the tree trunk, and I'm just going to hit him from standing on the tree trunk.
Yeah, okay.
Inserting a rapier through the top of his skull.
It's 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
13 plus 5. No, 13 plus 6, sorry. 19 damage.
Make a con save.
I'm really bad at these. 12.
12 is enough. Ooh. The little ones only have a DC 10. So you, again, it explodes into light, and I think with that pop, the bigger one turns around and sees you in the tree, and then, okay.
Wait, I'm gonna run back up the tree.
I assumed. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll try and bonus action hide again.
Sure. Okay. Because you feline agility to get that movement?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got 11 plus stealth is 7, 18 hide.
You go back up, and it kind of and turns back around towards Cara. The big one is looking up in the trees trying to find you, Star, and it calls out to the other one.
Didn't know there was a fourth one.
Yeah, two with crossbow shot at you. Third one from the bushes was shooting at Cara.
Oh, I see.
And
I
then the
misunderstood.
big one
I
is
thought
after
the big
Cara as
guy
well.
also shot at her. My bad.
So he's going to look up in the trees. Ooh, he spots you. You are seen. You feel seen. Damn, they have good perception. I guess that's his action. But he will yell out your position. That will sort of take away your stealth.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And Cara, make a death save.
4.
4.
Oh, no.
Fail.
That's not what you're supposed to roll.
The end of the round. Everybody's back, just chilling in that nice hot tub.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where they went. I don't see them right now.
They went to hunt for food.
Yeah. But I thought I heard. I'm pretty sure I heard something. I'm just gonna have a look, and I'll. I guess like swim to the edge of this ball. I mean, well, now how do I get? Could you let me down? How do
Top
I
of the round. I am going to put you in. I'm putting you in the initiative here at the end, Rowan. But
Yeah, sure.
you're sort of at the edge, just like
How far away are they from the camp?
pretty
From the
far.
pool?
Yeah, like there's no.
Pretty
figured,
far. I don't think you're getting to them in this combat.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous that Rowan even heard that because of his.
Yeah.
Because of his, yeah.
It was bequeathed to me by the trees.
So, Star, you're up in a tree. I'm going to say you have half cover, which is +2 AC. So the big guy's going to pull out a hand crossbow. Oh boy, this guy's going to have a hard go. He cannot hit you. Because you have 20 AC now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ludicrous. He, digs into the tree in front of you. You hear him call out something in Sylvan. Rowan from a distance. He, screams this, so you hear, "The Fey Witch will have you."
Yeah, okay, that catches my ears for sure.
We just hear these beautiful musical notes
Yeah.
rustle through the trees.
And Star, it's your turn.
Is he still standing over Cara?
Yeah, he has a hand crossbow trained on you.
Rush him.
I'm not going to try and hide this time because he shot at me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to sort of run down and just run across the tree, run down the side, and just sort of stand outside of his area for a second and just look at him and just be like, what do you want from us?
And he sort of cocks his head to the side and then just gets mad and drops the crossbow and pulls his short sword back out. He says back in Elvish, "We'll take you as the Fey Queen's prize."
You like to pick on little ones. And I look at Cara, and then I'm just going to make an attack.
Okay,
Sort of mid-sentence to try and catch him off guard.
sure.
Maybe not. 16.
16 is a hit.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay. Sneak attack. 16 damage. No, 16 plus 6. 22 damage.
Whoa.
Yeesh. Okay. Yeah, you get in under his cloak and just tear down the cloak, tearing it in half, and that kind of it goes off of his body, and you see he has little horns and this ashen gray hair as well that's sort of tied back in a ponytail behind him. And the cape sort of flutters to the ground, and you see him wince a little bit in the light.
And then I'm going to bonus attack him as well.
Okay.
With my other rapier. This is definitely going to miss. 11.
Yeah. And then, he just slaps that to the side with his short sword.
I'll circle around him to try and put him in between me and the other crossbow. But I'm not going to run away. I'm just going to face off.
So you face off against him. The other Darkling runs up to you, and he drops the crossbow as he goes. And pulls out his dagger and is going to make an attack 20 feet away from him. So he has enough. He's going to try to circle around you to put you in between the two.
Yeah, right.
That's an 18.
Yeah, I have 18.
Yeah, okay, great. Because you don't have half cover anymore. Thank God. So he's going to hit you. And now there's 2 of you there, so he gets his sneak attack back. No, we got the wrong one.
Kill. Double kill. Mike's trying to teach us not to split the party. And I'll have none of it. No, not at this table.
I'm giving you a fun, smaller encounter. Think of it like that.
Totally fun.
And you take 10 damage.
So, wasn't that fun?
Are you having a
God
good
damn
time?
it, I'm gonna go down.
So that comes in just skimming past your ribs. You manage to step to the side a little bit, but now they're on 2 sides of you. You're kind of turned sideways with the sword facing each of them.
We'll get a rescue mission out of it.
Cara.
That's what I was saying, right? They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
You're not
Don't
gonna
roll
die.
a 1,
You're not
Cara.
gonna die.
Don't roll
You're not gonna
a
die.
1.
9.
You re-roll ones, right? Does that halflings work on death save?
I now have 2 death saves.
Ooh.
2 failures.
Rowan.
Yeah, I heard the witch thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, guys, they're definitely in trouble, guys. They're definitely in trouble. And I'm just going to like slip, like kind of like half jump, sort of slide down the side of the sphere and like kind of hit the ground and be like, yeah, we got to get going. We got to get going.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
can the rest of us start moving?
Yeah. Yeah.
All in our britches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rowan, you move 60 feet,
Okay.
right? You're
On the
sprint.
way, I pick up my, not my armor, but I grab my crossbow and sword.
Okay. So you scoop those up off the rocks and then run into the trees. Everybody else, it's going to take you like a turn to get down from the fountain.
Sure.
And then you'll enter. So the rest of you can roll initiative.
Can I just sploosh right out with my swim speed? Like a little crocodile rocket?
Yeah, I guess you can.
Dial rock.
I love. Did you guys watch Crocodile Rocket when you were growing up? That was
Critical failure on my initiative.
Okay.
Just after wacky race.
7.
9.
So I'm putting you in after Rowan, but that determines your order amongst yourselves.
Good.
Cool.
Guy's going to swing at Star. He's going to
Oh,
try
boy.
to kill Star dead. He
I
wants
made
that
a mistake.
guy fucking dead. Time to kill a
I
little.
should have ran away.
Are you serious?
Oh,
11 and a 4.
that deal we made with that genie way back is sure paying off. Eh?
That's 16. Second
Forever.
attack.
Forever our prisoner.
Oh my god.
Angry scrunch face.
I wish the listeners could see the face.
Oh, I'm so mad.
His whole face got very small.
Two rolls with advantage. 4, 8, 9, 11.
You just needed another, like, 3 or 4 rolls.
Yeah, you'll get there.
You can cover the whole spread.
I'm embarrassed for you. This Darkling is bad and should feel bad. He misses.
Oh, he's so sad.
But the other Darkling.
It's not his turn yet. It's Star's turn now. So yeah, these two things, and you're like fencing both of them off on either side, just with one
Oh,
sword
looks so
for each of them.
badass.
Yeah.
This whole
Pirates of the
like
Caribbean is playing in the background.
Yeah.
this whole encounter has been
Is bleeding into the snow.
Looks so badass.
Yeah.
yeah. This is a very dramatic
Literally
encounter.
terrible. I could kick her. I probably won't do anything.
Automatic failure.
Those healing kicks. Those quick healing kicks.
Get the fuck up.
Always worked on me, kicking the rib. I think Kate you just roll a 20 on your next one. You'll get right up.
Yeah.
Worked for Andy and me.
Yeah.
That's
true.
what I should do.
There you go. All right,
Actually,
problem
yeah, I
solved.
agree with that.
We
I'm
got
getting
a
back in the
plan.
water. I'm getting back in the water.
Fucking. I mean, I can't stay here. I'm gonna get
Murder.
killed, and then we're both dead.
Kill them both.
Murder.
Kill them both and save her.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
kill her, save them both.
Switch sides.
These
out
are
of the
your
box.
options.
Join the Darklings.
Darklings.
Become a loyal subject of the Fey Queen.
Hey, witch.
Okay.
Faywitch, sorry.
I'm going to just bonus action disengage and run back up a tree.
Okay.
Yeah. And then doing good. So what I'm
Kate's
going to do
face is
is
not
I'm going to drop what?
Karen's just updating the listeners as to Kate's face.
When you said you disengage
Yeah.
and run up a tree.
We're making a lot of good faces around.
Deep frowns. Deep frowns. Kate.
That's an audio.
Robert also couldn't quite see that.
No, yeah.
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 End of turn.
And now I'm going to drop my rapier in the offhand, not the magic one, the regular one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pull out my +1 dagger, and I'm going to throw it at the weaker one.
Okay.
Or no, the bigger one. The bigger one.
The bigger one.
Wow, I missed. 12.
12's a miss. Sticks into the snow next to him.
And now can I get half cover?
Like, yeah.
Yes, you can have half cover up there.
Okay, I'm going to try and get half cover.
Okay.
Oh, God.
The small one is going to shoot at you. No, not even close. It digs into the tree again. It like looks at the larger one, and the larger one beckons it forward, and it moves up towards that tree close to you to try to get around the cover. And Cara. Big roll.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes,
It
thank
was
God.
not a 20 for the listeners, so I made one success. I am not dead yet.
Not dead yet. Rowan.
17.
I'm running as fast as my lanky legs can carry me, so I'll do another 60 feet, I guess.
Oh, so you can do 90, right? Because you can bonus
Oh,
action.
right, because I can bonus.
yeah.
How far away are they from?
You can't see them.
Okay, I'm going to I'll do the 90, but if I see them, I'm going to stop within range of my hand crossbow. Like I don't want to
Okay.
run right up to them, but I'll definitely go the full 90 if that doesn't bring me to them.
Did you Did you stop and get your hand crossbow?
I have my weapons.
Yeah.
I don't have my
Okay.
armor.
Yeah. So you moved 60 last because you picked up your weapons, and this time you moved 90.
Yeah.
Vaelin, Ben, and Bree, I assume running.
I need to stop and pick up my spell focus, my glass orb, but I won't grab anything else. I guess I could grab that and the staff of twinning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just me with like the dragon staff and a glass orb in my underwear, running through the snow.
It's freezing. So take your point of
Exhaustion.
Exhaustion. Yeah. Ben, and you move 30 feet. So
Ben splooshes out of the water pool and is just like, guys, I don't have my boots on. And then he transforms into an owl creature and just goes, trouble again. And sprints into the and sprints 80 feet.
And I think Bree, Croco rockets out of the water into a snowdrift, and then you just see the snowdrift like slowly compacting as she moves full speed in that direction.
okay.
Croco rocket.
I'm not stopping for anything.
And when you start to Croco rocket out, you see the frog creature sort of like move to the edge and has its arms over the edge of the pool and is looking out and says, help them out, in Primordial. And then you see the pool start to like swirl and move back down into the...
I'm sure now it does.
Into the crater. No, you guys seem pretty on your feet of whether or not you were going to go. You didn't know either. And past all of you, you see the snow start to like kick up all around you. And Rowan actually catching up to you, you see two streams of like frozen, slushy snow moving up next to you.
Oh, yeah, wow. Appreciate it. It's cold. Appreciate it.
I'm assuming that we're all wearing, for some reason, like pirate pant like underwear,
Breeches
that
and
goes
stuff?
like
Yeah.
like with the frills around the knee and everything. I don't know why. That's just like I assume
I was
the
picturing-
canon underwear in this
I was
universe
picturing
is.
like pajama buttons with a button on the, like two buttons with a flap over the butt. That's what I was thinking.
I've got like breeches with like a little patch on the back that says like love mom, and then there's like little acorns stitched into them all over the place.
Yeah, Vaelin's in a thong.
Cheeks out, baby. Rosy cheeks.
Oh, give me them cheeks.
just lifting those knees real high as he's running through the snow. Yeah.
Man.
The noble cheeks.
I don't
What a
like there to be
dignified
lines
dad.
showing through my robes.
No top, no tan lines, baby. Okay, back to the top. Star, you're like behind the tree looking out, and you see the big guy sort of reach down to the ground and focus and start pulling his hands up. And as he does, all the shadows in this area seem to bend down towards him and then snap into place, and the whole area around him and Cara goes dark. And he casts darkness.
Boo.
And it's your turn.
Yeah, so deal with that.
Big guy went dark.
Yeah. So there's an orb of darkness. You don't know what happened after that.
Shit. But the other one is still...
Outside the darkness, yeah, around the bottom of the tree that you're at.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to go for him. I'm just going to dash down the tree and just make an attack on him. I'll pull out my other dagger just so I get something else in my hand. Oh, that's definitely a hit. 17 plus a lot.
Yes.
11 plus 6. 17 damage.
Make a con save.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the
that's
darkness?
good. Potential. Maybe.
He's not in the darkness.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought it was the big one.
Crit fail.
Crit fail. Pop. And you go blind.
Oh, fuck.
Just par for the course.
Enough that you
Same
can
as
see the
darkness.
big
Let's
one
run into the
anyway.
darkness. Yeah.
Okay, that's bad.
You should get that new
Can
fighting
I
style.
feel
blindfold.
around to feel the tree? I'm just going to try to climb up it, but I guess I can't really hide.
No, yeah, I don't think you'd be able to hide. You
Yeah.
don't know what side you'd be on.
I will climb back up it.
Okay, and you just hold on like a lizard, like a scared lizard.
Yeah.
Okay. Cara.
Oh, God. God. Oh, my God. I'm so stressed out.
Oh my god,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Another
Another
save.
save.
another save? Holy
Yeah.
shit.
2 saves, 2 fails.
Jeez.
Oh, my God. This sucks.
If you're not following along, if she gets 3 failures, she's dead. Dead. If she gets 3 successes, she will stabilize and stop dying.
The next round's make or break.
Rowan.
And I still see no sign of them, eh?
I think when the darkness globe goes up, you can see the darkness globe. But it's going to take your full, again, movement.
With bonus action?
Yeah.
But I would still
Or
see
maybe
the
that
action,
bright ass
right?
flash.
Oh, yeah, you would
Both
see
of
that
those
too,
things,
for
both
sure.
of those
yeah.
things. I don't know who's in it, so I wouldn't just blind fire into this circle. So
Casually throw a healing potion in there.
this is for you particularly, hopefully, maybe.
If anyone's hurt and they are in the darkness, maybe this will do something. Let's have a go.
Don't drink it if you're a baddie.
Not for you. It's just right scrawl. Not for baddies. Hurl it into the darkness.
it's in the dark.
He can see it read.
Then I'm going to do my 60 feet, and then I'm going to use my action. I can do it with bonus action, but I would have used it to get there. So I'll just use my action to do a perception to get a scope of the field at play here.
Okay.
If you can hear anything.
Star on the tree, just like
Yeah. Blind white eyes. Just
all claws out. Like,
Yeah. Puffed up fur.
yeah, tail sticking out
That's going to be
straight.
24.
Do high
24?
heels
Yeah.
sticking to the tree.
So you see Star up the
Okay.
tree on the other side.
Okay.
So he's on the opposite side of the globe, and inside you hear a weird tearing, cracking sound.
Inside the darkness?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just kind of like hunch a little bit until my butt cut touches the snow, and then I'll pop up a little bit more, and then, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Because I used all my actions, and I'm going to stay where I am.
Vaelin, Ben, and Bree still running.
Yep.
90 feet.
80 feet.
Yeah, I'm 60.
Yeah, so the the bird flesh is sticking out the bottom of the long johns, tearing up that snow.
Heather? What?
Yeah, bird like the flesh that like
The chicken leg.
chicken leg,
Yeah. Okay.
chicken leg
Okay,
like an
okay,
owl's.
Yeah.
An owl's chicken leg.
You know, like an owl's chicken leg.
They usually have like little feather breeches.
They do have feathers down, because
Just to their ankles.
not important stuff. Moving on.
I think this is crucial. We have to paint
We
a
gotta get to the
picture.
bottom of this. He does have like.
We really have to know how everyone is dressed as
they
Cara
fail to
dies.
save.
As Cara,
This
Hey,
is going to be a
well.
memorable moment.
Yep.
painting a picture
Yeah.
of your death.
Yeah. My extremely dignified death.
Okay.
What was
So
your last
then-
word?
Help.
In the top 10 of last words, for sure. In most popular. Star, your turn. So
I'm blind
blinded until the end of your turn. Yeah.
till the end of this turn.
Yeah.
He's gonna just try and move to try and block where he thinks. You know what I mean? Like he's not moving.
Okay.
But he's just gonna like. He's not like moving far. I mean, he will use some movement to try and like just, try and block off any angle of attack he thinks is coming from the other noise of someone who obviously just ran up.
Almost
Right,
as
right.
if you were taking the dodge action, perhaps.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot I could do that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
will
I
take the
always
dodge
forget
action
about
as
dodge,
well
yeah.
as a blind boy can.
Yeah. So I guess if it was a melee attack, they would get advantage. So dodge would make them roll at a regular roll. So if you also want to try to get cover with your movement, then just roll a d4.
Okay.
1 or 2, you don't do it. 3 or 4, you do.
I got a 3.
Great. So you have half cover as well
Okay, good.
from where the globe of darkness.
Yeah, from where the darkness globe was.
Cara is the big one.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Are you serious?
So I
Yeah,
did
she
not
did it.
bleed out.
She didn't bleed out.
Stabilized.
Stable.
13.
Oh, boy.
You don't know that though.
No one knows. Nobody knows.
This is all meta celebration.
The last
I
thing that
call it-
anybody saw of Cara was that she was bleeding onto the snow. Star.
Yeah.
And you haven't heard her move.
He's like, well, she's dead. We gotta leave her.
Yeah.
So Rowan.
No looking back.
So having only seen Star, not knowing that he's blind, knowing that Star is very
I think
capable.
with your insight, based
Yeah,
on how
okay.
he's moving, you can put it together.
Okay.
Climbing around on the
Okay.
tree.
Just staring into the middle distance.
Yeah, this is one of the upsides of a 19 passive insight. That's what 20. Oh my god. No, 19.
Yeah, 19 insight. My investigation is higher, but I'm not seeing any other baddies around. Nor do I see Cara. That would make me worry. I'm just gonna run full tilt into the darkness, but like full wingspan out, and just gonna tackle whatever I hit. To like, that's my plan.
Okay. First, make an unarmed attack with disadvantage to find them, and then you can grapple them. Yeah.
How wide is the darkness?
20.
Oh, no, I was thinking it was less than. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
6 plus. Proficiency. Then that would make sense because my strength is -1 and my proficiency is still 2. So
Yeah, right.
So just +1. So that's just a 7.
Yeah. So you run out the other side with your arms stretched.
With a pickle. All right. And then I'll kind of turn around. I'll call out to Star and ask him, Star, how many?
Rowan? There's one in the circle. I got the rest of them.
Okay. And I'll just kind of train my crossbow in the darkness, and I'm just like eyes peeled for any movement on this side of it, I guess, or ears as well to see if I can pinpoint anything, and that would.
So you go still. All you hear is sort of the blind scrabbling of Star on the tree.
Yeah.
And you don't hear any noise coming from the dark. So Vaelin, at the end of your sprint this time, you would see the darkness.
Oh, Zilchus. I don't think there's anything useful that I can do. Unless I want to shoot an ice knife into there and stab everything up.
Yes, girl.
I might be in there.
This explosion of ice.
Unconscious people automatically fail their dex save.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Would that start death rolls over again?
Yes, it would.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, let's roll
That was
the
a
dice.
real roller
started
coaster
over-
last
but
time.
it was starting
Honestly,
over
I think
from
good
0.
radio. So why not?
You told me to do it
For the
Kate.
viewers.
I'm sorry. No,
I, as
I've
the DM, command you to kill.
I have nothing
Wipe this
useful.
bird out before it gets too dangerous.
Yeah, I just run up and I would shout out to Cara, Star.
Ben, you would be able to get like 20 feet farther than that, so you'd be able to get right up to the darkness.
Okay, but that was my action, right? To dash as well.
That with a dash you could get right up to it, so you could be 40 feet back from it.
Yeah, the Hoom just runs up and is like,
Feline, what has occurred here?
We were attacked.
I see. End of turn.
Oh, that's all.
And Bree, you would get up right next to Vaelin.
Yeah, I think Bree kind of launches out of the snowbank, but has all this like snow in her ears and like a snow mustache on, and just kind of looks around confused. She could try to make like a perception check and roll the critical fail. So I got no idea what's going on. I'm just running full speed.
Okay, and also past all of you again, this sort of slushy snow moves up and forms into like these slush elementals.
Cool.
Around the outside, and they are poised at either side of you, sort of looking around. And the darkness drops.
You fool.
And Cara is gone.
Yeah.
There's a little puddle of blood in the snow.
Yeah.
Some drag marks.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be easy to see because
It's a little, Cara Angel.
Yeah. And Star's no longer blind. You're out of initiative.
Where have they gone?
Like to
Vaelin?
run over to this puddle of blood and start trying to track it.
Yeah. Do
Maybe
a survival.
A couple little
I'm
tongue
gonna
licks
do it.
out as I taste the blood, and
I'm doing an investigation. As
I'm
well.
gonna run down the tree and rejoin everybody.
they went this way. I run in the wrong direction.
I've got 24 on an investigation.
You would see there are like hoof prints in the snow, and a sort of there's no like drag marks, but there are hoof prints that go up to a tree. And what'd you get?
24.
24. When you touch the tree in the area, you like push against the bark and it flexes, and then when you push, it sort of like shreds, and you see this dark hole in the tree. And like as you move it, you see the bark start to grow back over again, but as you keep like clearing it away, there's a hole in the tree.
We need to get our armor, and we need to get into this hole.
How long will it remain open?
I'm gonna stand here and keep shredding at it if someone wants to run back. Where's Star? Star, can you run back and get our stuff?
Yeah. And
I will accompany you, Feline.
And you start running back.
You won't be able to catch up, and then it's already
Are
gone.
you bringing everything? Can you bring everything?
Yeah.
That's why I'm running back too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So both of you run back.
I think I would
What about Yuri?
go
What happened
try to
Yuri through all
go
this?
into this tree shell.
Yeah.
No time to lose, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going through the door?
Yeah.
I would definitely try to stop you. I'd be like, well, now breathe. It's no point in running half cocked here. We've got to have our stuff and we've got to be together, and then we're going to solve this through.
Bree is prepared. There is no time to lose at the trail.
You're prepared, but if there's more than one, I mean, look what happened to Star and Cara, and they're both very capable. We need to hold on this and go in together. Now, I'm just as anxious as you are.
Yeah, you can see Bree kind of does like a pace, kind of angrily around the tree and around the tracks.
Bree, you're an accomplished hunter. You know that it is not always wisest to leap into the fray. Sometimes one must wait or calculate their chances.
We have lost one of our own to an unknown enemy.
Oh, we're going to get it
We're
back.
going after them.
We're going to get it back. Vaelin, do you know anything about a Fey Witch?
Yeah, you can do history.
I'll do history if you want to do Arcana.
They're both the same for
Oh,
me.
okay. Well, maybe.
So I'll just jump over to Star and Ben.
Yeah.
So Star, you're out in the front. You're just like running, and you run past Yuri, who like sees you go back, and he's just running in his underwear in the snow, like steam coming off of his body, and he's just like, "Whoa, what's happening? What's happening?"
Yeah, I totally ignore him.
Just
I'm
blast
gonna let
past
the
him.
owl catch him up.
Yeah,
I pass him by.
So you spin him in a circle, and he comes to a stop and sees the owl, and he's like, "You again?
Yuri, digger of ditches. No time to waste. The little one has been taken.
Freak! Okay." And he turns around and starts running back with you. So you, and pretty quickly you're able to sort of gather up.
When we're gathering stuff up, I'm going to be like, Sindor, owl thing, you,
Boom.
whoever, can you fix me up?
Oh, of course.
And I cast.
Cure wounds.
Just poops you on
Right on the nose. Pretty
That
good.
is for 9.
That's all right.
Oh, nice.
And as like Sindor's gathering everything up, he turns to Sindor. As Hoom is gathering everything up, he turns to Yuri and just goes,
I am aware you do not enjoy my presence, but judging by the amount of blood in the snow, it might be best if the child does not witness what is to follow.
Ah, he's a tough kid. You don't give enough credit. Get out of here, bird!
It's too cold for the child anyway.
And don't treat this like it was my decision. And he
Can't hear you.
starts huffing after you.
I love a petty avatar of God.
So all the gear makes its way back to you.
Yeah, I'll start putting on my armor of Fey Witch. And anyone know Fey
Yeah.
Witch? Is that the winter court? What's-
21.
21? Yes. This is another name for Lilia.
for Lilia.
You would have found that in one of the journals that Diglin had.
Ooh.
This is, she has a lot of names. Lilia is one that Diglin sort of gave her, based on a story that she heard in a nearby town of a woman who came to town named Lilia, and then after she left, some children disappeared.
Okay.
But the Fey Witch is another name she's been given.
Yeah, I share that with the group.
As soon as I get back and drop off all the equipment too, like Star is just like pacing in circles at very high speed and talking extremely fast, like sort of mixing in like weird Prowlian slurs and things, and just being kind of like, you don't understand. We were just talking, and then 4 of them came out, and I was attacking them from above. I got 3 of them, but we were surrounded, and then she was on the ground. I don't know what to. I couldn't take her up to the tree with me. I didn't know what to do.
You
So I
did
ran
your
up the
best,
tree.
Star.
Yeah, I'll kind of grab him by the shoulders and be like, Star, no, it's all right. This is no time to panic. We are going to be focused and we're going to get her back. Now, she's tough and she's smart and she's going to be okay while we get her.
No, we have to go. We have to go right now.
Oh,
we have
we
to
are,
go.
we are.
Come on, are we ready? Are we going? Let's go.
Yeah, I think the moment Star comes back to the camp, Bree is like chomping at the tree to get
Yeah,
in.
yeah. And I'm like hopping and like putting my stuff on as I'm like trying to follow you into it. Yeah.
It takes 10 minutes to put on armor. So I guess I'm just like, Hoom is just like,
Perhaps.
and like just stuffs the armor in a backpack and like gets the shield and is like,
Time is of the essence.
I don't have any armor to put on, so just throw the clothes on as quickly as I can.
Okay, so marching order
Only 2 spells.
through this tree.
Bree,
Bree,
Big Mama.
And Rowan.
Rowan.
What? Yeah. Okay. I'll take up the back.
Okay.
So I'll
How
go for
narrow
Rowan.
is it actually?
It's one at a time through the tree.
Yeah.
It's just like a little
Is it high?
like,
Oh, how dark is it in there?
dark.
Oh, maybe Star's in front then for the night dark.
Okay, yeah. Then
And
I'll go
Hoom-
first.
I mean, Bria's going
Bree is
Bree,
full
right,
charge in
yeah.
there, yeah. Like, I'm not even
Yeah.
grabbing any of my gear.
How high is it?
So
I mean, they
uh,
brought your javelins, right?
what we'll say is you all sort of slurp
Okay.
through this hole.
We have.
We grab it.
I don't really
Um,
need gear.
Bree is a living weapon. So you make it through this hole. It's kind of a slide down. You're crawling in the front, Bree. You're like, it's a really tight squeeze, but just with like the claws in the side. And it feels like it's slimy and sticky. And you go down for a fair bit. Like it's like 2 or 3 minutes of like climbing downwards and downwards. You see, like you've basically been climbing through this like sickly hollow root. And when you come out the bottom, you enter into complete darkness. But when our dark vision folks get down to the bottom, you can see a series of tunnels. So there are 3 tunnels from this room. And once you're in here, the ceilings are about 7 feet. So a little bit cramped for Rowan and maybe Bree.
Yeah, I can't stand up straight.
Yeah, but pretty comfortable for everybody else.
Has it been under a minute since we've ran up and ran back? Has this been under a minute?
No,
No.
because it takes a long time to climb down
Okay.
here. Yeah.
All right. Well, just Hoom is gonna do a survival check. 9.
Yeah, so down here is a lot of like wet, dripping stone. So it's really hard to tell from here which direction they went.
Oh, I'll do
Rowan?
an investigation, I guess.
I do not see any signs of their passing.
So unless you're going to do light, do it with disadvantage. Unless you're going to
yeah.
make light in some way.
I would have my torch.
Can
It's
I
a
make-
bonus action to do it. Yeah, I'd light a torch.
Yeah, you're not in initiative now, so if you want to light a torch, that's no problem.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll keep my roll I just made then, or
Yeah, sure.
yeah, okay. 22.
22. Okay. So in here, you see there are two tunnels that have been sort of clawed and dug. And then one that has been dug, but starts to move into like a stone hallway.
And I don't see any drag marks or hoof prints or anything in this mud.
Not with an investigation. That's survival.
May I
think
make a
tracking.
survival
Yep.
check? Mine is going to be mostly smell-based. but-
Mhm.
Can I help you by like looking?
With the
I've got a
with
+7 to my survival, so like, can I?
Oh, do you?
yeah.
Bad. 6. I think Bree is like,
Well, do you want to use that roll for survival if you were trying to track?
Oh, well, that'd be 24 then.
Because
right?
like if your goal was to track, then
Yeah.
you roll with survival.
Okay, well,
I
then-
didn't think your survival was that good.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's over 20, then you know that you can see like in the mud here some hoof prints. Even though you've all been sort of moving around in the dark, you see hoof prints making its way down the stone hole.
Yeah. Oh, guys, we got hoof prints here. I think this is our guy.
Lead the way.
you can see that Bree is like, become very like animalistic. Like even her tracking is not like she's really like riled up in losing a pup.
Yeah.
Uh,
As I'm assuming you're right next to me then as we go to move or as close.
Yeah.
I'm gonna whisper and I'll be like, "Oh, Bree, you gotta breathe. You gotta stay calm. You're no good to her if you're all frazzled up. All right. So deep breaths and we're gonna get her back."
I think my staff would have been dropped by the snow angel.
We grabbed it.
Yeah, we would
Right,
we would have any
that
stuff.
would be
Like
easy.
Hoom has got a backpack full of gear and stuff.
So you start to head down this stone hallway with the torch out in front of you. Rowan, with your crazy background feature, you see that this is based on the story you heard, and with your background, you see you are heading into a hallway of a temple of Mistra.
Oh, I'll let you guys know. Oh, guys, this is awfully familiar. I think this is Mistra. This is another temple of Mistra, I think.
And as you start to make your way down the dark hallway, Cara, your eyes sort of flutter open as you see this creature sort of still like breathing heavily and not looking too hot, leaning over you with like a potion, like pouring it into your mouth. And you are in this sort of like briar cage, and he like closes the cage in front of you, so it's almost entirely like nettles, and you see like as he closes it, the nettles sort of shift and move around you, so you have 1 HP.
Okay.
And do you speak Sylvan?
I don't.
You don't. So you see another 3 of these, the smaller darklings, making their way around this one. Or no, you actually don't see them because it's completely black in here. And they gather around each other and are just sort of like whispering in the dark. And then you hear one of them like whisper and their voice kind of echoes out, and blue torches light up in the room as it like holds its hand out, and you hear like a heavy plunking of stone footsteps on a stone floor. And we'll pause there.
Hey, well, we just got to make sure we don't all get carried away.
Lightning bolts.
Hello, it's Mike Fardy, your Dungeon Mom. Thank you so much for listening to episode 39 of Wonders and Blunders. If you haven't done so already, go check out our Patreon at patreon.com/wonderandblunder. This week I want to talk about our $5 level, Delvers of Lost Tomes. At this level, you'll get the audio shout out at the top of the episode, the password to our patron-only Discord, and it also opens up the ability for you to write letters to the characters in Wonders and Blunders. And we'll answer those letters after the episodes. So you can write in as yourself, as your D&D character, or as someone you think might exist in this world, and ask the characters any sort of questions that you'd like. Just remember that it's all going to be answered in character. And if you write anything weird or gross, we're just straight up not going to answer it. That makes sense, right? We really appreciate all of the support we've been receiving, whether it be monetary through Patreon, through tweets and shares on social media, or even just listening and telling people about the podcast. The interactions that we have with you every day are really what keep us going. And so, as always, thank you. And there's not much else for me to say, except keep being the best, we love you very much, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye!